Hi friends, it's Miss Gyro again. So we're still talking about the solar system. We're going to talk about it all summer. But today we're going to focus on the sun. So I have said in the past recent videos that the sun is the most important part of our solar system because everything orbits around it. It revolves around it. It goes around it. Without the sun, we would be cold. It would be dark. But we're going to talk about that all today. And then you're going to write some facts about the sun for me. But it's pretty interesting, friends, because the sun is very, very hot. Okay, wait till you hear the temperature. So basically in our solar system, we've talked about the asteroids and the comets. And now we're talking about the sun. And then starting next week, we'll talk about all the planets and the moons. And it's pretty interesting, friends. So let's get started. All right, so the sun. Okay, move myself over. So the sun, right? There we go. We all know what the sun is. We look outside and we see the sun. But it looks a lot different in space. And I'm going to show you some pictures. So the sun is a star. So believe it or not, friends, the sun is not a planet. It is a star. Pretty cool. It's kind of like a star you can see during the day. Because normally we see our stars at night. But the sun is a star you can see during the day. It is the largest object in our solar system. So that means that this star, the sun, is the biggest, the largest object in our solar system. It is larger or bigger than all planets, including ours. It is larger than the asteroids, the comets, the moons. It is the biggest, the largest object in our solar system. The Earth could fit into the sun over 1 million times. That means if I took the planet Earth and put it in the sun, I can keep doing that over 1 million times. That's how much bigger the sun is than our planet Earth. Pretty cool. Astronauts could never go to the sun because it is very hot. So no one has ever gone to the sun. I know we know some people have gone to our moon and landed on our moon, but no one has ever gone to the sun because it is way too hot. It is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface and about 28 million degrees at the core. So 10,000 degrees, friends. Right now, I think today is about 80 degrees where I live. This is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That is very, very, very hot. We would not survive, friends. We could not survive. That is way, way too hot. When I want to bake a pie in the oven, it doesn't even get that hot. It's crazy. The sun is helpful because it gives us light and heat. Think about the sun. We talked about this when we talked about plants. And the sun, the plants need the sun in order to produce food for photosynthesis. And we use the sun for light, and it also gives the planet some heat. Think about in the summer, it gets very hot. The temperatures are warm. It's getting hot out now. That's from the sun, friends. It's because it's when our planet is closest to the sun. So remember, it orbits, and it takes a really long time. It takes about a year to orbit the sun. And in the summer, that's when we're the closest to the sun. We could not live without the sun, but it can also be harmful. We need to protect our skin from the sun by wearing sunscreen. And I'm sure all my friends know that you could get a really bad sunburn if you're out in the sun too long without the proper care. Okay, so let's look at some pictures now, friends. So if you were to look outside today and look up, this is kind of what you would see, you know. We always say you're not supposed to look at the sun, so that's why I'm showing you a picture instead of telling you to go outside and look at the sun. But if you were, this is what you would see, right? The sun is just very bright in the sky. It's a star. Pretty cool. That's a star. And it's daytime. We can see it. But if we were to use a telescope, and this is a telescope, my friends, right here, you can look in this and it actually magnifies. It makes what you're looking at bigger. That's what magnifies means, to make it bigger. So you can kind of see farther away with a telescope and makes it really big. And now they have special telescopes that, scientists use to take pictures of planets and the sun and everything so we can learn about them. And for example, this is what the sun would look like, an example of, if we were near it, if we were able to go into space and go close to it. It looks a lot different than what we can see here on Earth, right? I mean, it just kind of looks like a light in the sky from this picture, and now we know it's a star. But this is what it would look like. Look how hot that looks. That's 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember, here it's probably like, what, 70 degrees on Earth. Not too hot, but warm, and we like it. This would be 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That is super hot, friends, and this is what the sun would look like if we were able to get close to it. That's crazy, friends. That's why nobody has been able to get on the sun. It's way too hot. Alright, so we've learned a few facts about the sun, and I want you to fill in some facts now. So basically, to review, we learned the sun is a star. I think that's the most interesting thing because not a lot of people know that, but it is a star, and it's a star that we can see in the day. We learned that the sun is the largest object in our solar system. It is the largest, the biggest object in our solar system. We learned today that the sun is very, very, very hot. Okay, it is not cold, it's very hot, 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface. Okay, we learned that nobody's ever gone to the sun. No, because it's too hot. We have learned that the sun gives us light and heat, right? And we also learned that we have to be careful with the sun. Okay, so now you're just going to complete a worksheet, all right, filling in facts about the sun, and have a great day, and go enjoy the sun. Bye, friends. Till next time.